Ipswich Town FC has been promoted back to the Premier League after almost 22 good years. If you know you have a team, you know what this means. 22 years without your appearance in the top tier in that country. It is really big. It is too much time. Ipswich Town last played in the Premier League in the season of 2001-2002, and that season Arsenal was champion with 87 points and Ipswich Town was 18th with just 36 points. So remember, there are always 3 teams that are being relegated, and Ipswich was one of the victims in that season. That Arsenal won that season. So after 22 years, now Ipswich Town is back to the Premier League. But I'm gonna take you through how this has come to happen, because within 22 years, you know, that is really much time for anything to happen. But it took 22 years for Ipswich Town to be back into the Premier League. But this is a breakdown of what really happened in that process. After being relegated in the season of 2001-2002, that season they were relegated from the Premier League. They went back to the Championship, what we call now Championship, English Premiership. So when they went back, they finished, in that first season, they finished 7th with just 70 points. So remember, if you finish 7th in a season in championship, there is no way you can go for the playoffs, because the playoffs are for those teams that from the 3rd team to the 6th team. So the following season, Ipswich Town was relegated. They couldn't play the playoffs because they finished 7th. Finishing that season, it was Ipswich Town. It was Ipswich Town in the 7th position, and that season was won by Portsmouth. I'm talking about of the season of 2002-2003 English Championship. So still, Ipswich Town could not come back to the Premier League. So a lot happened in that process. It being that a lot happened in that process, things went bad, from the bad to the worst. And this is the journey that Ipswich Town has had in those 22 years. Because if you were to say that I'm giving birth to a child, 22 years, yes, that could be a very old person. So this is basically what happened in the 22 years. They kept on having different bad results that ended up making them to be into the lower tiers of the league in England. So in the season of 2019-2020, remember very well, that was the season that almost everything was hit by the pandemic of COVID. So that COVID hit almost everything. It left everything changed. Whether you are doing business, whether you're doing what, anyhow, that season was hit by the pandemic, which we all suffered. In the season of 2019-2020, Ipswich Town was playing in the English Football League 1, and in that season they finished 11th with just 52 points. After, when COVID was still trying to go away, the season of 2022-2021, Still, Ipswich Town played in the English Football League 1, and that season finished when they are 9th with just 69 points. Here we can see that they had an increment of the result of the points, because the previous season, which had COVID, they had 52 points, and now the following season, 2020-2021, they had 69 points in the 9th position. Then come season 2021-2022, they went back to 11th position, only that they had more points, which they were able to gain just 70 points. So having 70 points still, they could not, they stayed in the 11th position. Then come season 20. Remember, in the season 2021-2022, they were 11th with 70 points. Then 2022-2023, they became second in the English Football League 1, and they gained promotion to the English Football League Championship. That is the championship. So they were promoted as runners up. Remember, in England, unlike other leagues, like let's say South Africa, promotion playoffs are played between one team from the